Hello scrappers and YouTubers, this is Scott from Scott's Recycling. 4 days ago was my last video, that big load of scrap steel. And I have got this within 4 days. Now how this started was, so when I dropped off that day, the next morning, about 9 o'clock, have a guess, the bloke, you might guess, but these are big. No, that's a fridge. These are big filing cabinets, these two white things here. Right, there's another one over there. And there's a heavy bottom to it over there, laying down the trailer of that board on it. So the bloke picked up the big farm property. He's got 2 other businesses. So one of his workers rang me and said, you interested in some filing cabinets? I said, sure, why not? So I went and picked them up. And then from there, just hard rubbish, we call it here in Australia. Hard rubbish, everybody throws mattresses and you know, all this sort of stuff out in the street, right? And there was a lot out there, so I thought, right, I'll do another good load. So anyway, I've got everything on board, and there's another big load. Most of this, except for that fridge, that washing machine's not scrapped out. Now I see that so some of the scrappers around here sometimes are cutting the power cords off of microwaves and washing machines and that. So except for, yeah, this washing machine's got its power cord cut off. Yep. Now some of the scrappers are getting a bit more they call it creative. And so these 2 washing machines here, I knew the power cords were cut off, right? But they're actually stripping the motors out of them now. I thought they had the motors in these 2 washing machines, that one there and this one here. But no, they're not. They're stripping the motors out of them. They're doing the same thing with the microwaves. They're stripping the transformers out of them. So I went out this morning mostly to pick up this. That is one huge ass air conditioner, and boy was it heavy. I had to slide it onto my trolley there, right, and then it took some pulling back on it to get it on my trolley, because I was facing downhill. It was on a hill. Because I was facing downhill, it was easy enough for me to bring it up to my trailer, put one end up, and then push from behind, let the trolley go, and I got it on. But that is huge. Look how tall it is. You know, you can see where it comes up to on my trolley. That is actually sitting on the trailer, it's not sitting on nothing else. That was the only thing, apart from this washing machine and that fridge, and 2 or 3 microwaves that had all their motors and cords on them. So that I knew that was on the street last night. I thought, oh, I should go out and get it, because there's been times I was seeing heavy steel and all that out there, and I've gone back for it the next day, it's gone. And I thought, no, that's going to be gone. I couldn't be stuffed last night. I've been scrapping all day yesterday. So most of all this, except for right at the back, there's a big heavy stove I picked up yesterday. And I'm telling you, it's heavy. It's got a nice power cord there. Right, so I've got to scrap him out. The air conditioner's got to be scrapped out. This washing machine and that fridge got to be scrapped out. Those 2 microwaves got to be scrapped out, but the rest of it is done. So that washing machine just there, that's there, all that is ready to go. All that back there, There's a bit of heavy steel here that I've got to take off and put on my heavy steel pile. Now this here, I had to unload this morning. Look at her, she's on wheels. Right, they made a barbecue out of it. Right, so I'm thinking this might be my workbench. You know, get creative and use it for something. I'll pull down that wooden barbecue thing over there because that takes up a lot of room like that. I'll pull that down, get rid of all the wood. We've got a hard rubbish coming up, so I'll chuck all that out the front. It's only a matter of unscrewing a couple of screws. God, anybody can do that. Yeah, so on here there's another microwave there that's got to be scrapped out. So that there is a big heavy tow bar. You know, there's stuff like that that's heavy. That wheel there, that's heavy. You know, I don't know what that is, but that's also heavy steel. Spring, heavy steel. Heavy steel, a lot of heavy steel here, so I have to unpack. Unfortunately, my barbecue here slipped on me. Especially when I put the winch cable on it. When I pull the winch cable down on it, she just wants to come off. So I have to undo all this and get him on the back on top of the washing machines and that, instead of having it like that. I mean, it is safe there like that, but I like to be a bit more specific than that. All those microwaves there I've already done, so the others will go in there on top, so I can put a strap over that because that's too flimsy and just going to bend in. That's another good reason why I pick up microwaves. There's a computer there. It's only got its motherboard to scrap that out. I've got some of it in the car, like RAM and all that. I think it's got a CPU. Yeah, and I found them two light bells on the street the other day. So all this was in the last 4 days. You can see the big heavy tow bar there. It's huge, heavy steel. Right, so this is just a quick video. So I've got to scrap 1, 2, 3, stove 4, air conditioner 5, and 1, 2, 3 microwaves. Cut some cords off of things. Yeah, I've got to get a move on. It's after 1 o'clock here in Australia at the moment. But at least this last washing machine I picked up, it doesn't have its power cord, but it still has its motor, so that's good. I'm piling up on motors, I tell you. As you can see there, big pile of goodies. Motors, fan motors. So, and all that fan stuff is just like pressing steel. So I get the motors out, right, and I put all that in washing machines. All that sort of they come off with the fans, all the outside of it and all that is inside those washing machines up here. I don't know if you can see them, but all those washing machines are just full scrap steel. There's a screw to go in there. Right, I've got trampoline poles, whippersnipper. Yeah, I've got a bit, so I've got to unstrap everything and get into it. At least all this part here is done except for those 2 microwaves. So I'll get them off so I can get, because I want to put a strap across this front one. These filing cabinets, God, they were heavy. But yeah, I'll give you a look from the back here. So 1, 2, 3 filing cabinets. It's all one big unit. you know, they said I could have used them. They said they're still usable. I said, well, I haven't got any room for them to use them, so they'll just have to go scrap steel. They said, you do whatever you like to it, we're just giving it to you. Right. So I've got to unstrap things. I've got to get a move on. I want to try and get this load off in by tomorrow. And the only way I'm going to do that is to let's do it. Right, you got that? I've got to do it. I'm only one person. I'm doing it all on my own. Oh, that jack I picked up yesterday. So I did have a lot of poles here. They're all cut and in there, tucked in out of the way. So I've cleaned up this area a little bit down here. Right, so heavy steel, heavy steel, heavy steel, heavy steel. That is going to be one whopping load, and I've got more down the back. You've got no idea. Oh yeah, I suppose you do, you're watching this video, so. Yeah, scrapped out televisions and PC monitors and stuff like that. Gee, that big aircon, I'm going to have fun scrapping that. I've already got aircons here, like that one over there. There's another one over there. I haven't even touched them yet. So I've really got to have this done because, right, I got unloaded specifically 4 days ago because I got a bloke calling on me for, I don't know, he seems to think 2 or 3 loads of the same sort of stuff. If it's still available, he's not sure because, yeah, he's just not sure. He hasn't been in contact with them. So, hopefully, they're there. I don't care if I keep scrapping the motors and transformers and whatever out of the stuff and keep piling up. Because the more I pile up there, if I can't get the copper removed, I'll stack them up underneath the house. Although I've got to straighten that area up too. But that, God, I had to push that from one end over, and it was just sitting right here at the back, so I had to come up. It was sitting behind where that washing machine is because I had that stove on. Like I said, that is a heavy stove, a very heavy stove. There's a lot of weight here, guys. A lot of good weight in 4 days, not bad. And time for me to get my copper goodies, brass, etc. Straighten this load right up, get all my straps on, and we're done. Okay, guys, I've got to get into it. Thank you for watching. Can you please like, share, and subscribe? Appreciate that. If you feel like it, that'd be great. Any comments is also welcome. 3 words. Love, peace and respect, guys. To you all. Have a wonderful day. And Scott from Scott's Recycling has got a massive yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing to myself, but yeah, I've got a massive thing to sort out here, and I better get into it. How long has this video gone for? 14 minutes. It's not long at all, is it? But oh well, what can I do? I really don't have the time to sit and chatter. Look, I've scrapped out washing machines and all that, so I don't need to put up another video of that. The aircon, I'm going to just get into that because I'll show you one of either one of those two there. Look, and I'm not as fast as some of the other scrappers on YouTube that scrapped out these things, you know, and I don't need to be, you know, they've got their own pace. They do what they want to do when they want to do it. And yeah, like I said, I work for myself and I do what I want to do when I want to do it. So that's the way it is. Everybody's happy. And alright guys, I've got to get into it and get this done so I can get this load off tomorrow, and hopefully that bloke will ring me about these, I'm not too sure, 1, 2 or 3 trailer loads of scrap metal. He said it's a lot. So if it's a lot, it's a lot. Another barbecue turned upside down up there. Alright guys, love yous and leave yous, and have a great day, and thank you for watching. Scott from Scott's Recycling out. Bye.